Hi everyone, this is Deb. I am here with Dahlia Designs, I'm sorry. I am here to share all the projects that I made with the Sparkling Snowflake collection, which is the December 2023 bargain bead box. And I have used quite a bit. I don't have that much left. So what you're looking at, these are what I'll call my injured beads I can't use or won't use because they're either dimpled or the stuff is peeling off or the holes are weird or something. So they're actually probably going to go in the trash. I don't know. Or I might just start a little jar just for display of pretty beads that I'll never use though, right? So 4 out of these top drilled teardrop beads, crystal AB, I felt like something was wrong. Either they were deformed, like one of them has a ridge on it. I don't know. And maybe that's this one. I don't know if you can see. It's got like a whole extra ridge on it, which maybe that would be all right for a fish bead, you know. Anyway, yeah, they're probably going to go in a jar for display because I just have trouble throwing stuff out. I have 3 more of these twisty beads. I love the color of these. I'm not so sure I love the shape. Anyway, we'll get into that later, maybe. I still have these. I actually love these. They call them quote unquote moonstone glass round beads. They're fake moonstone. Frosted aqua. I think I've also heard them called mermaid beads, but they have like an iridescence to them. See, I love those, but I have that many left. I only have one white of the crackle agate and one tiger iron left. And somehow one bead cap, I don't know why I have one bead cap, maybe one got lost to the floor, and about 12 inches of chain, which I was going to use, and I definitely will use that for something. I have 3 backs of the 3 out of the 4 toggle clasps I didn't use as clasps, and you'll see that. And then I have these silver spacer beads, still have a lot of those left, and I will use those as well sometime in the future. Um, I'm gonna, when I show you things, everything I've made, I have like 13 or 14 pieces, including 2 I've shown previously, and I'll show them first very quickly. And then I'm gonna do a separate video tutorial for a pair of earrings that I'm gonna show you. Um, Okay, so this was the, let's see, no, this was the first 2 pieces I made for the Joy of Blue collaboration. Um, this is just a regular bracelet. I did use the toggle clasp, which is when I discovered I'm not real fond of those. Um, it might be because of how I did this. I should have put a couple smaller beads on the end, but I had trouble getting this in and out of there. This is mostly the white crackle agate with the moonstone and the crystals, and then matching earrings to go with it. So if you want to know more about that, you can watch my Joy of Blue collaboration from the 12th of December. Then this was second. This was made for my jewelry making fun collaboration using the apatite pendant, some of the small apatite, some of the crystals, and again the white agate. These other apatite beads are from my own stash, as is the lobster clasp, and there I just did a little extender on the end. So if you want to learn more about that, go watch my jewelry making fun collaboration. So now on to the next stuff. I believe the next thing I made was this. I used the twist beads and the London blue agate and the white crackle agate. I did use some of the bead caps and I also used some of the silver spacers. I actually had a piece of leftover turquoise beading wire, which was long enough to make a bracelet. So I initially started out thinking I will make a bracelet. Yeah, no, it turned into a little necklace. I brought in these bead links from Beadalon from my own stash. I used small oval stainless steel jump rings, attached it to about 4 inches of chain on either side. And so I think this is about a I want to say 16-inch necklace. I did not put an extender on. I did use a lobster claw with oval jump rings and very simple strung and chain necklace. And then it's really pretty though. I love the colors. I'm just not sure about these beads. And actually, I like them on the necklace. I'm not 100% sure I like them with the earrings because if you look at them certain ways, it looks like this is skinnier at the bottom and that's skinnier at the top. But even if I turn them, they still look weird. I don't know. I just couldn't get used to them. I did use the bead caps on those, but they sort of don't actually fit right. I only used them on the tops of those. And then the white crackle agate, wire wrap them onto the surgical steel ear wires that were from Beadbox Bargains. And I actually finished those, except one, which we have to make the other earring of. Then I think the next one I did was a cluster. Here's where I used just one of the toggle clasps, just simple chain. Um, this one I think is 18-inch necklace, 17 or 18, I forget. I used this as a focal point, and then I used a different chain, an extender chain from BB Craft actually, and not the whole part of it. And I just did 3 wire wraps with each of these crystals. I'm sorry, the crystals, the glass drops, which, are top drilled. And if anybody wants to know how to do that, I'll be happy to do a separate video for that. Let me know. I don't have it scheduled. It's not my forte, but I can show you how I do it. I made 3 little bead dangles with the mermaid glass and crackle agate, and I have 3 of the snowflake beads in here. Now, I thought I was out of those particular ball head pins, so I put a seed bead at the bottom of one of them, and then I found one more of those ball head pins, so, oh well. Anyway, I like how that dangles, so it's just a plain necklace with a fancy dangle at the bottom, perfect for winter. Love it. And then I think next I made these earrings. Yeah, I'll go. No, actually, next I made these white earrings. And these are just crystals and um, the white agate. And then the snowflake charms, or beads, excuse me, and they're just simple. These are just simple links. And then another one of the, oops, of the bead bead links that I made. And simple loops is what I was trying to say, but 3 links, and they have great movement to them. Also on surgical steel, aren't they pretty? They're beautiful for winter, I think. Crisp white, you could wear them for a winter wedding even, if anybody's getting married. And same with these. These are the snowflake charms or drops, I forget what they called them. They're the ones when I opened the box, I said, I think they're um, like etched like that. It's more, see, the other side is more, the shine is going to get us, more textured. And this I'm calling the front side is, to me, it's textured, but it's shinier. So it's not quite as textured. See, it is textured. Same bead link as on the other one, and surgical steel ear wires. I will be putting the silicone or rubber backs on all of these. This one I'll save for later. So next, I think I made these. I don't know, I got kind of out of order on stuff. These use the London Blue agate with the bead caps on the top and bottom, wire wrapped them, and then I just put 5 links of chain with 2 little oval nope, those are little round jump rings, 4mm here and here. I think they're silver plated brass from Fire Mountain. And I love these things. Actually, I have an order coming sometime from Beadbox Bargains because they just had, I don't know, 30% off their entire 30, I don't know, they had some kind of sale. And anyway, I get that 30% coupon. So I used that and I got one or 2 more pair of these because I really think they're cool. they call them fans, but they could also be fireworks. They could be anything, I think they look like fireworks. So, and the color was nice enough that you could use that. Not quite the right blue, but you could use that for like 4th of July too, if you wanted to, or any time, because they're just unique. I like them. Okay, so then I think I made this, which is a memory wire bracelet. I finished up all the white agate, and I didn't finish the blue moonstone, but I finished the white agate and I finished the snowflake beads, and I used some of the clear crystals, which I finished in the next couple pieces. Um, and I cut more memory wire off than this, but let me put it on so you can see. For on me, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist. It comes out to be I don't have that on exactly where I want it. Hang on. This is my problem with memory wire. There we go. There we go. It comes out to me basically 2 wraps, and two of them, it's like every other. There is the London blue dyed agate, and there's some of them that are darker. Anyway, I only had enough of the white crackle agate beads for 3 of those, but all of them have crystals on either side, including the mermaid glass. But see, here's another one with the white agate, crackle agate, and I still put the crystals on. This one doesn't have any, so it just has the crystals. This one just has the crystals. And then over here's another one with the white agate, but I think that came out really pretty. I wished I had more beads that I could have done the pattern for another loop, but I didn't. I had more of the mermaid ones, but I didn't want to do just mermaid ones. I liked the pattern of this. I think it's really beautiful for a winter bracelet. Then I wanted to use more, oops, nope, nope, nope. Then I wanted to use the tiger iron. So I made a necklace. Now this one is about I thought it was 18-inch, but I think it's 17-inch actually. So here's where I used the other 2 toggle clasps. I made a wire wrapped bead link, and I did intentionally bend it a little bit so it curves downward. Let me show it to you on the bust. It looks like that. I know it's hard to get it all in frame. And then I just did wire wrapped links of the London blue agate on either side of the tiger iron, which is green, dark brown, and a little bit of blue in it. And I did the wire wrap links, but I connected them all together with 18 gauge 6x4 mm oval jump rings in stainless steel. And yeah, I don't, it's just because I had them in stainless steel at that size. And I did that all the way to the back. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 links on either side, plus the one in the middle. And I put a little bit of a larger lobster claw on with the oval jump rings also. Couple things, that gives it more movement, but the 18 gauge is pretty sturdy. I don't think there'll be any problem, and I will go around and make sure they're all good. Now this is a little snug on me, so I'm pretty sure this one is a 17-inch. I'm pretty sure this one is 18 and this one here is 17. Let me come down a little bit again. So I think that came out pretty, and I tried to pick out the lighter blue London blues because this is so dark, and I did that, except in the back I ended up having to use some dark ones because I didn't have any more light ones. Really pretty. And then the last thing, nope, next to last thing is this dainty little bracelet with the blue apatite. I just did little bead links with 24 gauge artistic wire. This 24 gauge silver plated non-tarnished artistic wire. It's very thin wire, but it goes through these apatite beads beautifully. And I did wire links right onto each other for this bracelet. And I'm pretty sure this is about a 7¼ inch bracelet. I haven't been telling you that. Then before I did the earrings, I wanted to do another bracelet and I made I did this, actually I think I did this to go with that necklace before I did this other one. This was not in the box. This was from my stash. I believe I had gotten it a long time ago at Auntie's Beads Direct. I don't know if they sell them anymore. It had two holes on either side. Usually I would either wire wrap or something and link each side on. But what I did on this time, I used 24 um, strand. Is that right? No. Yeah. No, 0.24 thick beading wire, but I believe it's 19 strand. I'm not sure. And I have to find it again and see. And I think I'll have to get it and show you. Anyway, I just put the wire right through the back of that and did a continuous piece. Now, the thing you have to be careful of when you do that, or if you do that, is that you don't pull it too tight when you're crimping. I could have gotten it maybe just a little looser even, but it still has some movement. And that is flat against your wrist when you're wearing it. I put a larger lobster claw on also with a closed jump ring at the end, and I used regular crimping beads because this beading wire is very thick, and I wasn't sure the magical crimpers would work, but I think it looks fine. I just didn't put a silver spacer there, and this one is just tiger iron London blue, tiger iron London blue with the metal spacers in between, and I didn't have enough London blue to make it any bigger. And I only had one more tiger iron. So I have 3 tiger iron on each side and 3 London blues. And I think that finished the London blues if I remember correctly. Yeah. And I have one more tiger iron, which I'll just have to use for a dangle or something. So that's that piece. And that is about, I want to say about that might be about a 6¾ to 7 inch. I had to measure it again when I go to sell it. So I said about this one now, I made an earring, just one, because we're going to make the other one together, whoever wants to see it. You'll be able to see how I do the little wire wrap links onto each other, which would be the same method I used for this bracelet. And the only thing I did is I linked the end parts on with small 4mm jump rings, which I didn't tell you, and a closed jump ring, and the smallest one I had of those was 6mm. I did use a little bit of a smaller lobster claw. I think that actually was from Bead Box Bargains from years ago too, that I found in my stash. So this, I just did 2 of those bead links, and then I had enough for 9, I had 9 apatite beads left, enough for 9 for 2 earrings plus these when I laid it out, and that ends the little 3mm apatites. So I just wire wrap them on what's called featherweight head pins. Never seen them in the States. I had gotten this pack from jewelrymaker.com years ago, and it came in silver gold, rose gold, and black color plated copper featherweight head pins. They're very fine. Let me show them to you. And they have a little ball on the end. You do have to be careful with them. I think they're actually like featherweight is like 26 gauge because I don't think the UK sells 24 gauge wire. At least they didn't used to. So they're very, very thin. You see how skinny that is. And a lot of them are bent, and some of them, the ball's not on real good, but some it is. And you can straighten this out either with your fingers or with nylon pliers or something. You just have to be careful. Hold it down here and push this way, because if you push down this way, if you bump that, you might push the ball off. Anyway, I have a whole nother set of these, so stay tuned in the near future. I'm probably going to do either give away the whole set like this, or I might make up, I'd say 3 baggies, which has some of each color in for 3 different people because I will never use all these in my lifetime from this one kit, and I have a whole nother set unopened still in the plastic. So let me know if you would want a whole set or if you'd be interested in just getting little baggies, 4 different little baggies of about a third of each of those boxes full of those featherweight head pins. Let me know that, and that will be a giveaway in the future once we decide that. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that like in the very near future, like January 1st maybe, or I might do it as a giveaway on my next live sale, which will be March 9th. So be sure to come see that. And this will be a tutorial in my very next video, so stay tuned for that. So that is what I made with the bargain bead box from December. I really had a lot of fun with this. I hadn't been getting this box for a while, and I love blue, but it had a nice variety. Appetite's beautiful. I'm hoping we've been having rain lately. Now today, I think it's supposed to start to clear up. Um, and it's been in the high 40s, low 50s. I think it's going to go up to 55 or something today. I don't know. It's kind of weird because we had snow in late November, but now it's all warm and rainy in December. So it's just weird. It's a weird weather year so far. Oh, and I don't think I showed you these, did I? These I made to go with any of either the apatite necklace I made, the bracelet with the birds on it, or this necklace with the toggle clasp as a focal. These are just simple drops with the tiger iron, the blue agate, which was hard to match the exact colors, but yeah. And I did use 6 of the bead caps. All these earrings are on surgical steel ear wires. So let's see how many pieces that is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and it will be 15 once the other earring of this is made. 15 pieces out of this bargain bead box, and I still have a few beads left, not that many. I showed you them already. So I hope you enjoyed this. Do come back and watch the tutorial if you'd like to learn how to make this, and also leave me a comment below about the giveaway of the featherweight head pins. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace. Hi. P.S. I was just starting to pick things up to put away, and I realized that because this necklace is a little shorter, it layers very nicely with the necklace with the toggles on the front um, as decoration. So, yeah, they go nicely together. How about that? Okay, bye for now. See you soon.